with me. Thy rod and thy staff, it comfort me. I want to concentrate on that one verse. And the title of this, A Valley Experience. When we think of the word through, it means movement. Through does not mean standing still, being complacent in the area in which you are in. Even though I walk, I am in transition from one point of my life to another point of my life. If I walk from the pulpit to the plant, I am in transition. I am walking through the air, through the atmosphere. As we live our life, we are walking through. If we remain in a state of instability, then nothing that we do will make any sense. Amen? When David was working with the sheep, he was moving them through the valley. He knew that they could not have stayed at the bottom of the valley. For if they would stay at the bottom of the valley, nothing will happen. There will not be any movement. David was able to receive the gift and the purpose of his life because he had been stagnated. He stopped in the midst of the valley. David understood that there were some unseen dangers that was in the valley. In our lives, even today, we must understand as we go through the valley, we must overcome a mountain top of fear in order to reach our destination. If we do not overcome the mountaintop of fear while we are in the valley, we will never reach our destination. In other words, we will never be able to fulfill the purpose of what God had already predestined for our life because we have been staying still while we was in the valley. David said, though I walk through the valley, it speaks about motions. It speaks about transitioning. It speaks about going forward. Though I walk through my dilemma. It was Noah that had to go through the valley of the flood in order to rebuild the human race. It was Abraham that had to go through the valley of the unknown in order to get what God had already promised him. It was Moses that had to go through the valley of getting over his past in order to bring forth a deliverance to the children of Israel. And it was Jesus that had to go through the valley of temptation in order to reach the cross. We find out and understand in each and every one of our lives, Jasmine, we have to go through a particular situation. If we don't go through it, then we will never become the person which God had predestined in our life to become. Because in the valley is hard. In the valley there is darkness. In the valley there is uncertainty that is going on around and about us. In the valley we will find out there is trouble down there. Trouble that I'm not even aware of what's going to happen when where you are the only one there.